course. Welcome back. Once again to some Twilight Princess. When last we left off, we beat up a Goron. He wasn't a Goron, he was a big monster. He was big and he was evil and I didn't like him. And we beat him up. Kicked him in the face. We can talk to him now. I don't know what he's gonna have to say for us, but... What am I doing here? Oh, my head, it aches. That's it. That's how excited he is. So much pain. I cannot remember anything. Alrighty.
One eye.
Yeah, we're done here. The internet can totally see you. Okay. Let me go ahead and refresh the stream on my end here just to make sure everything is operating correctly. Alright. Everything looks fine. I just saved, but sure. Whatever you save, Vigigame. Ba-da-ba-dum. Heroic pots. That's something you don't hear every day. Heroic pots. Where? Where are the pots? No, you. Oh, right. North of here, across the plain, and past the great stone bridge, in the lands guarded by the spirit Lanayru. I really don't like that change. I don't know where that occurred first. This actually might be the first place that occurred. The thing is that the spirit Lanayru for this game, that's fine. Because in this game, the spirits are not the goddesses. They're named spirits of light that keep the light in the world and keep the twilight away. They're completely separate from the other things in the Zelda series. It's just this one's kind of got the same name, being Nehru. The thing is that Skyward Sword ran with this and uses Lanayru like it's Nehru. And that's not right. At all. And I don't understand why they did this, and I don't really like it. This game I can get away with it, like I said, because the spirits so far, what even are they? They're not even the Great Fairies, they're just something else. But when Skyward Sword ran with it like it was like Din and Feor and Lanayru, you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Skyward Sword? Stop this. It bothered me. It bothered me a lot. You shall find one who's sick. I don't know. They just started throwing in names like you were supposed to... I don't know. I just noticed it when I was watching them play it in... Game Grumps play Skyward Sword recently. I noticed that they went to the Lanayru mines. And I was like... Why is it the Lanayru mines? Why do we still have Lanayru? Especially when the other places are very clearly not... I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too grr about Skyward Sword, but I just feel like Skyward Sword did everything wrong and no one really ever... Well, I guess actually a lot of people see it, but it just... For being a game that's supposed to be so heavy on its plot, and so, world building on Zelda, it sure does a lot to break the world of Zelda. That's all there really is to it. And it really bothers me. But, oh well. That's conversation for another time. Skyward Sword's a bad game. Moral of the story. Pots. Ilya. Because this game takes place so far after the other games, it's such a future time that they could be calling these places, anything anymore, you know? The old name of it was lost, because the people who used to call it that are no longer around, and no one knows what it used to be called, so it's called that now. Whatever. It's fine. You can get over it. This game is so much farther ahead of the other games in the timeline that it really doesn't matter. But when you're making a prequel where everything's supposed to be called things that you recognize, it doesn't make any sense to not call them the right things. So, I don't know. It just really bothered me in Skyward Sword. We've got to save Ilia. I know, kid. Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Oh, my God. You mean they could have taken her somewhere else? Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilia, and hold on, Potts. See, I'm fine now. So I have, like, a real question. For the comments, for you viewing right now, is this child a boy or a girl? Because I honestly don't know. I really don't. I always thought he was a boy. And that he wanted to be like you, but he wasn't brave enough, and he was trying to be brave. But I'm actually not entirely sure that it's not a little girl. I don't really know. I really don't. It's almost really odd if it is a girl, if you just want to believe. Because, like, the hair could go either way, right? And the face kind of could go either way, too. So it's really hard to say. Remember what I told you back in Orden, Potts? When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Potts. Like, it looks like a boy from the face, but I swear that they were calling him a her in some of the cutscenes, so I'm not sure. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilia. Leave the children to me. I will watch over them. I swear it. Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. Wow. Thanks, buddy. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great gods who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. Man, you guys don't need to, like... He's like, wow. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I can't, I don't even want to try to do a Native American voice. Like, I feel like that's just a bad idea all around. If I remember right, you need to go and spend some of your money on bombs now, because the Gorons are back in town, and so they've fixed everything. They've brought him back what he needs to make bombs. And so I think you can buy bombs from him now. I think you have to at this point. Oh. Hey now, bud. How about this? How about this now? Yep, I finally managed to get my numbers together and open up shop again. Well, sort of. I guess I only got one type of bomb, but hey, that's more than none, right? If only my storehouse had survived. But hey, ain't as bad as all that. I'll add more types as we go. For now, have yourself a look-see what I got so far. I sell these in packs of 10. Get a slight discount that way. What's this now? You ain't got a bomb bag for carrying bombs, huh? Well, I got a special offer going on right now. My bomb bag premium kit, which comes with a bag and bombs. Just 120 rupees. How about that? Huh? How about that? I'll take it. That's right. Now you'll get to taste the true height of perfection with my finely crafted bombs. Oh, and you can combine bombs and arrows to make bomb arrows for when you need ranged explosives. I'll send you a letter with the details later so you can read about it at your leisure. You got a bag with bombs! Lift one with Y, X, or R, and press A to set it down. Press A while running to throw one. Wow! Well, hey, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so just drop on by anytime. Alright. Thanks, buddy. Do. Yeah. This, This game does, in fact, have bomb arrows. On purpose this time. Oh, no problem. No problem. Take your time. Yeah, what's that up there? Ba-da-ba. Sweet! Yeah. This is the sound effect when he hits the ground. Whoa, chickens. Ah! Damn it. Oh, I need underwater bombs. There's another piece of heart. I also need underwater bombs, which don't have. But yeah, I actually forgot about that. You get multiple bomb bags in this game. There's 3 of them. They go right here in this line. And I think it's because there's 3 different types of bombs, if I remember right. Should I go the other way first? I'm fairly certain that if I go this way right now and head out across the bridge, the Elden Bridge, I can't come back. The bridge gets stolen, and you have to go onward. So I'm pretty sure that if I want to search the area with like my bombs and bow, as it is now, I have to do it now. I don't think I can. I didn't remember that heart piece up there, but I saw those bombs or those rocks, and I was like, hey, let's shoot them. I did not remember that there was a heart piece right there. There sure are a lot of heart pieces in this game, though. Hey! I love this guy. I love this guy. Greetings, Mr. Potts. I have come to deliver a letter. 2 letters, in fact. My business is concluded. Onward to mail. One of them is the letter about bomb arrows. I don't know what the other one is. What is that? Oh, my current scent that I know. New Sundries shopping Kakariko. If you haven't already been to look, I have an item that isn't available anywhere else. Come by before someone else snatches it, and please no window shoppers. And you can fire bomb arrows. We can't do that yet. that's not close enough either. Alright, if that can be destroyed, it will from that. Oh, a bunch of money. Sweet. Hey up! Hey up! I think there's a bug over here, so we want to be off our horse. It's a golden pill bug! Kaboom! No? Well, hey. There's a circle of flowers. Can you blame me? The answer is no! No, you cannot. Stop being annoying. Yeah. That's not gonna work. What are you even doing there, Link? It's a cave. I still have lantern oil, so... a decent amount of lantern oil, actually. Link, you missed. What's in the treasure chest? 50 rupees. I don't remember how many rupees you can carry in this game, but if there is a rupee carrying capacity upgrade, you can carry quite a bit before you need it. I don't have a lot of lantern oil left, so let's... Oh, it's very dark. Because in case I need to do things like that, I want to be able to do them. So there we go, piece of heart. One more, and we'll have 7 hearts. Oh, that's a Poe. Can't do Poes yet. Ooh, wrong way. Yeah, it really was. I am lost. It's hard to see. It's very dark. The lantern is really, really nice. The only thing about this Zelda game that I think doesn't stand out very well, even in comparison to other Zeldas, is the lack of magic. I think this game not having any magic, any items that use a magic meter, is a bit unfortunate. But it gets by fine without them. really. You have a lot of cool stuff you can do, even though you're one of the few Links in existence that doesn't have a magic meter. Or magical abilities of any kind, really. I mean, the lantern just needing oil is fine with me. I just feel like they could have made a couple items use magic. They could have made a couple different things that used magic. They didn't do anything that used magic, and I feel like the lantern kind of made up for it for them because the lantern was like the only thing that would have needed a magic meter, so they instead just changed it into oil and just were like, you know, since we actually didn't make any items in this game that use magic, I guess we'll just do oil instead of magic. The sword techniques are the ones that I agree on. They could have made a couple new items that use them that like, but they just didn't make those items for the game is the thing, right? Like there is no fire rod if I remember right, and they don't have stuff like that. The Dominion Rod's like the only other one. But could you imagine how annoying it would be if the Dominion Rod required magic to use? Like, and you just constantly had to have magic in order to utilize the Dominion Rod at all? Like, that would be really annoying. Can I scoop this in the lantern just by the way? Cool. You got yellow chew jelly in your lantern. Now your lantern's full. Like, the Dominion Rod would have been really annoying. A really annoying item if it required a magic meter to use. Yeah, I mean, it would have been. I don't know. There's just... I don't remember all of the items in this game, but from the items that I do recall, I just don't recall a lot of use for a magic meter. They would have had to make some items that just aren't in the game to utilize it, because... I mean, because the ball and chain would have been stupid with it. What this game does is it has a lot of bombs. There's 3 different types of bombs in this game. So, there's 3 different types of bombs, which you can all use to make bomb arrows with. So you can have underwater bomb arrows, or lots of different things like that. So, that's what this game does. Yeah, this game's just an ammo. You just have to manage your ammo instead of managing magic. Like I said, I would be willing to bet, especially with where the magic meter was in the original version of the game, because in the GameCube and Wii versions of the game, the oil meter is right below your health, and it looks like it's meant to be a magic meter. It's just because it's just right there below your health, and your air meter shows up in the same spot. And it just looks like they originally planned for that to be the magic meter, and for the lantern to utilize it. But then they must have just, as they were designing the game, they didn't come up with any other items for the game that used magic. Or the ones that did use magic, they decided that's dumb, that shouldn't use magic. And so they ended up just getting rid of it completely and going with oil instead. That would be my guess as to how the design decision went. Just based on the original positioning of the oil meter, but I don't know. I certainly wasn't there to find out personally. And it's not like it's really like a really big deal. It's just a little too bad. Ah, we need the milk shot in there. Oh right, we should go get our special sword technique. I'm being assaulted! No. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Alright. Wasn't he... I thought that the... He's like all the way back. Oh, he's all the way down in order. Okay. Fairly large hole right here. Oh, that's what it's for. Okay, we can't do that for a while either. Running into those all over the place. And see, that's my point. Like, the Dominion Rod was so out of nowhere. Because you look at those things and you're like, what the heck is that? What do I do with that? Get! And then eventually you get this item that does not do to those statues what you expected to do to those statues. Because the whole time you're just thinking, like, okay, I need something to get rid of them. Just to, something that blows them up or makes them go down into the... sink down into the... and out of my way. Whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna get out of my way somehow. Why did I not ride my horse? Whatever. And then... that's not... That is not what you get. Like, at all. This game, however, for all the credit I do give it, and everything that I do really enjoy about this game, it does have one of the dumbest Zelda dungeon items ever. Like, legit. When we get there, I'm not going to spoil it, actually. Anybody who doesn't know what the dumbest Zelda dungeon item of all time is, I'm not spoiling it for you. It's in this game. This game has the worst dungeon item. I won't spoil it. Because, dang, it's dumb. You have a little more of the look of a hero than you did before. Do you feel ready to earn your next skill? I do. Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure you have mastered the last skill I taught you. The ending blow. Now then, come at me. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Wow. Very well. My second skill is the shield attack. Let it be hewn into your mind. No matter how well-tempered a blade is, if a foe is clad in armor and bears a shield, the sword will do it no harm. When facing such a foe, you must use Z armor to thrust your shield against the defenses of your enemy, causing the feat to recoil. Use Zeal to lock onto it, then try it. You have learned much, so I'm sure you can see the moment when you can do a shield attack. Excellent! Open a hole in your enemy's defenses and use your sword to strike without hesitation. The shield attack I have taught you can also be used to repel an enemy's projectile attacks. Would you practice? Then repel my magic attack with your shield attack. I missed. I'm done! You must lock armor to yell! This is the fundamental of combat! It was! Perfect. When your enemies assail you with projectiles, this is how you will defeat them with ease. Done. You have learned the second of my hidden skills, the shield attack. Hooray! But I have 5 more secrets you in time. The path to becoming the true hero is a long one, but once you have grasped all of the hidden skills, you shall be worthy of walking it. You must persist on the lonely path of the sword to obtain true courage and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again. Okay. Scary skeleton man. I don't think there's anything for me in Orden right now. I don't think there's any reason for me to go to Orden Village. I do have a lot of money again, though. Wait, hold on. Before we do that, I think this guy... Now that I've only got half a milk left, I'm just gonna drink it. I'm fairly certain this is not lamp oil. You can't. You have to heat it. Oh. Put nasty soup in the bottle. This is Koro's special recipe. Oh. Hey guy. You hungry? Want some soup? Feel free to have as much as you'd like. But I don't know if you'll like it. So don't blame me if you get sick, okay guy? That wasn't good soup. that was not good soup. That was bad soup. That guy has some bad soup. Alright. Let's go towards where we're supposed to go. We've done like a half hour of wandering around. We're only one heart piece away from having 7 hearts, but that's fine. We can get the final heart piece to have 7 hearts all the way somewhere. It's hard to say where exactly, but we will find one. Bug! It's a male pill bug. Oh my god. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. It is. I agree. Soup does not tell you much. Why do I feel like there's something you can do with that? I really honestly do. It dropped something. Can I get up there without being a wolf? I don't think I can. Ow! The heck? Oh! Oh! Ow! Go away! Yeah, I don't think I can get up there without being a wolf, but I know for a fact that something dropped out when I shot it. I just don't know what. It was something. I get healed when the opponent's in the water. No, it must have been me. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I guess there might be a way in. A way to his roof through his house. But I don't think so. I think you have to be a wolf and hop up there. We'll look in the house, though. No. Absolutely not. Either that or you need, like, a hook shot or something. I don't know. Clearly, there's a way up there. I don't think it's hook shot. But it might be. You might be able to get up there with hook shot somehow. Shrug. We're leaving for now. I really need to be able to do the pose, though. Oh, I remember how you deal with pose in this game. Yeah, we won't be doing that anytime soon. Hello, buddy. Hey there, brother. Buy something. Buy something. I brought a lot from the mountain, brother. Different stuff from the shop. Here, take a look. Yeah, we do not need this. It's way too much. But this replenishes 8 hearts. It's 2 hearts better than double milk, so. And now that I've got 6, I mean, we're pretty much into red potion. Oh my god! These birds. Oh my god! What are you doing? What are you doing, horse? Was there anything on the mountain that I needed bombs for? We'll come back later. Let's go make progress. Let's go and make progress. Won't be a lot of progress, but we'll make some progress. Well, it probably will be, 'cause I don't think there's anything out here on this field that I can do right now. Unless... Are those bombable? They look kind of bombable, don't they? I don't know what they are, but... Yeah! Oh, hey, they were. Whoa, jeez, Link. Try getting off your horse on a side that won't drop you into the abyss next time. Jeez. What's up here? We're off exploring. Ah! Oh god. Almost didn't make it. Okay. Okay. Oh, can I make it? Oh, I needed to use a bomb arrow first. No! Oh, that's not good. Ah! Doof! Ow. Man. I lost a heart. Hearts are expensive, you know? Gotta be careful with your health. And now we gotta do some more spider climbing. This Link climb is very weird. He's a very strange climber. I don't judge, but he's a weird climber. Oh, you have to... Okay. Gotcha. You have to go to the ball. You can't do it with the bow. Ooh. This has got to be a piece of heart, right? Yep. Got a piece of heart. Collected 5 pieces. Formed a new heart container. We has 7 hearts because we are the best. Alright, well, I did not remember that being there either. But hey, you know, I'm finding things, and that's cool. That's a cool way to be. Not really making any progress, but you know. Oh god, levers. I don't think I've ever really dealt with levers in this game from like, as like, I don't know if you ever really fight levers off of, outside of this area, like off of levers. This is one of the strangest areas of the game. It's the most like, this area is the area that's like the most like, Ocarina of Time's Hyrule Field out of like the whole game. Does this game not have the spin, like the manual spin slash? Like, spin? Oh, it does. There it is. I just want a bug! I just want the bug! Ow! I don't think you can get this bug without the bug net. I'm pretty sure this game has a bug net, so... Ow! Got it! Got the grasshopper. No, evil levers. Get out of here! All that for a bug. I lost half my life. Just to get a freaking bug. What is that sound effect? What are you running on right now? I'm confused. That's the other thing. People don't really realize just how much this game does do right. It's got its own overworld theme, yes, but at the morning, when dawn breaks, if you're in the overworld, you get to experience the just like other Zeldas. All the other 3D ones did it up to now. Skyward, I think, was the first one that didn't. Because even Wind Waker does that when dawn breaks. It does the little I believe. I will catch you. You can try to get away, but you can't do it! That's right. I'm actually not sure if there is a bug net. You might have to catch every bug by hand. I'm not positive. Can we jump this? Sweet. That time I wasn't even trying to narc on it. I was just mentioning that I think it's the first 3D Zelda that doesn't do that. It doesn't have that theme at dawn. Whereas I'm fairly positive every other 3D Zelda does. There is a small chance that Wind Waker does not. I have not played enough Wind Waker to be able to give you an exact as to whether or not Wind Waker does. You caught a Phasmid. I have no idea what that is, but okay. I caught one. Wait. Okay, I know the items in this game. I'm not actually sure how to get across there. Oh, hey, thanks, man. Glad you're enjoying. I don't think the hookshot can grab ladders in this game. Yeah, thanks for the subscription. Thanks for subscribing. I don't make content super regularly, but I try to stream when I can. That's about what I tend to do. Yeah, I don't know how to get across there. I don't think that I really don't think that the hookshot grabs ladders, but maybe it does. Maybe I am mistaken. Let's go ahead and... Oops. Oh, I guess we'll just toss a bomb. Knowing you can toss bombs on Epona is kind of nice, actually. I don't think I actually knew that you could toss bombs on Epona. I mean, I probably did at one point, but I didn't... I think that was one of the reasons I almost always use bomb arrows, is because I knew you could fire the bow from Epona. For whatever reason. They thieve the crud out of your bridge. Oh, you wanted a bridge? Too bad. Ta-da! Let's see. Onward. I think right around this corner is more Twilight. I think. It's over here. More delays. Wait, no, really, what is over here? What was the point of this? I wonder if it like gets blocked off in the future and like you have to go that way or something? I don't know. I don't know what that point of what that is. Oh no! No, 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 no! Go! bomb and it just rolls back down the hill at me. Whoops. Angry. That didn't work. Oh well. To the Twilight! Yeah, it really has been a long time since I've played this game. And the last time I did play it, I was doing a minimalist run, so I didn't get, like, any of the heart pieces or anything. So... this is the last of the Twilight. You'll see, I guess. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So what will you do? We'll go into the Twilight. And don't worry, this is not at all the last of our Twilight.
What was?
Yes. Yeah. I can only imagine what you would say, like, if that happened. You throw your grenade and just, like, it just rolls back into where your whole squad is, and you're just like, oh, shit. Yay, Wolflink. Guess I'll have to help you. What a shame that this is the last of the Twilight. I had become so fond of seeing it covering this world. Or is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going? No, I cannot. That is something you do get later in the game. I do not have it yet. It requires the Master Sword first. You have to get cursed first by Zant. It's a big story point, actually. Is that you get rid of the Twilight, but then you get cursed, and it turns you back into the wolf anyways. We gotta save Ilya, though. It's important. This is actually one of the longest Twilight segments, if I remember right. You smell the girl, don't you? I can tell by the look on your face. Well, good. It's another clue, then. But the scent could be quite old. I wonder if she's still alright. Because, if I remember right, this Twilight segment takes you into the town before it takes you to the lake. So, this is quite a ways. This one's pretty long. But, shrug. Haven't we seen this castle before? We finally made it back here. Well, it's only a little farther, so hang in there. Or so I'd like to say, but the going's a lot harder from here on out. Alright, then let's get started. That's the game trying to mention that there's gonna be a difficulty spike. But don't worry, it's not a big difficulty spike. It doesn't actually get that much harder. I don't really know why she says that. The game does get harder from here on out. Like, it actually legit does. You start fighting harder enemies, but it's not... It's not like, oh my gosh, what happened? This game's so hard. It's not. It's not that bad. Yeah, to follow her scent. There's not really much of a point to wandering around as a wolf right now. No, Link isn't... You're not technically cursed right now. You just... When you... Matter of fact, actually, it's the fact that you are the hero of Twilight, and have the, you know, the Dragons of Courage and all that, is the reason why you stay a wolf in the first place. Most people just turn into spirits and get super afraid because there's crazy monsters running around, and they don't even realize that they have no corporeal body, and it's like super scary. But Link because he's like the hero of Twilight and all that nonsense, he gets transformed into a wolf. Why a wolf? I don't know, because Okami was popular. That's why. But anyways, later on in the game, though, you have a run-in with the bad guy, basically. And not only does he cripple Midna, which we'll see when we get there, but he also like embeds a piece of Twilight into Link's skull, basically, and curses him to become a Twilight creature, even in the world of light. And you have to deal with that at that point. And if I remember right, the way it gets dealt with is the Master Sword. It's like the whole reason you even go and find the blade, otherwise you would never even do it. So Zant kind of like writes his own... He kind of writes his own obituary in that regard, because like you wouldn't have had a reason to go find the Master Sword, which leads you to being able to stop everything he does, if he hadn't cursed you. I want that. I mean, that's a better logical reason than any reason that I would have had. Is the idea of like, yeah, wolves are Twilight creatures, so since you're the hero of Twilight, you're a Twilight creature, a wolf. I honestly do think that it's because Okami was the most recent game to come out. The most recent Zelda-like game to come out. And it was really, really popular in Japan. And you play as a wolf. You play as Okami as a wolf. And it was really popular, and honestly, it's extremely good. If you haven't played Okami or you haven't seen it, you should absolutely get a copy of it for PS4, or I think the HD version's also on PS3 if you want to have one of those, or something like that. I think it's on 360 too, but I'm not sure. But the HD version of it is fantastic. It might even be on Wii U, to be honest. I'm not positive though. But it's a fantastic game. It really is. Really good Zelda-like. Really, really good. Can't go that way. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, Nintendo does what Nintendo wants. Am I supposed to... Oh yeah, it is this way, okay. What was I saying? Am I supposed to sneak into... I'm supposed to sneak in there somehow, am I? I don't think so. I should have just been using my senses. I don't know why I wasn't using my sniffer sense. But yeah, especially these days, Nintendo has, like, zero shame. Dr. Wily video? I don't know if I'm familiar with that. Is there a YouTube channel that does, like, video game content and theories and stuff like that? Or like, jokes and stuff, called like a Dr. Wily's channel or something. I'm sure there probably is. Now that I like describe it and say what it most likely is. Yeah, you can't shoot a wolf. Wolves that can side hop? You can't shoot side hopping wolves. It'll never work. Okay, we have to go into town. Which is really fun to do later in the game when the town isn't in Twilight and you can turn into a wolf. It's really fun to go into town as a wolf. Because like people get like super freaked out. they're like, Wah! It's pretty great. I also really like how they pull like a Superman on you in this game. You're not allowed to transform to a wolf and back again if people could see it happen. They don't like... Midna's like, no, you can't do that. Don't do that. It's pretty great. It can get kind of annoying because sometimes you're like, I just need to transform, but it won't let me. So yeah, so all these people, they're like super freaked out. They have no idea what's going on. Did you hear? They say a Zora child collapsed near here. I thought Zoras were typically found up north, right? I wonder why one came down here. Well, heard that he was taken to the bar on the other side of the southern road. The bar? You mean Telma's place? She's got it rough. Can't talk to all the random people, but there's people running around like, what the heck is this freaky? Superman Link. Although the town is actually a little bit more stable because they think they're safe. You know, they got the guard and all that stuff. Hey, wait a second. What's going on with this water lately? I don't know. Why are you hassling me about it? The only reason for there to be a water shortage here is if something has happened at the town's water source, Lake Hylia. If you already know what the problem is, what are you still doing here? Well, it might be the case, but Lake Hylia is under the jurisdiction of Eastern Island. Ugh, good for nothing. So there's something wrong with the lake, too. Did I read the chat? Like what chat? Medical clinic. She went into the medical clinic and came out again. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. Hey, a bone! It's a bone. Can I have a bone? Yeah. Yeah. Got a bone. I'm a doggy, I got my bone. I got a bone. Let's see, I think it's right over here, right? Nope, this is something else entirely. Oh, it's a bunch of kitties! Person in the tent on the southeast street makes me suspicious, meow. Human movement is so rushed and disorganized. Maybe we should go to the central plaza to perform a reconnaissance. What? I really want to take a bath. What? Yeah, absolutely can. The Master Sword is like the bane. It's the Sword of Evil's bane. So if you get an evil curse, the Master Sword is more than capable of handling said evil curse. It's been doing it for decades. Well, more than decades. It's been doing it for like eons. Oh God. But I can't collect it. I didn't even know you could find them before you can collect them. That's actually really interesting to me. I had no idea you could do that. And there she is. This boy. Can you save him? Alright, little lady. Try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. But this is strange. Child of Azores. I wonder if this is all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in Bank. What an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. Yeah, I know they can't. Well, I mean, in theory, yes, he can't use it. We've had a ton of complaints from the citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirits of Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? No. What? Study it. Know it well. I've received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the Spirit Spring in Lake Hylia. Got that? pretty sure I can do it now, right? Okay. Okay then. I wish I could gather that. It would heal me. And that would be good. I don't think we can... Yeah, there's a whole bunch of spirits blocking the way. Because they do that somehow. I don't really know how, but they do. Alright. Not up there, because if I recall correctly, up there is just an overlook. You have to go this way, I believe. Excuse me, monsters. I don't know if Twilight monsters even can drop rupees, so, like, there may very well be, like, zero reason to fight Twilight monsters other than to get them out of your way. Great Bridge of Hylia. That is a very, very, very empty lake.
You want mine?
Do you smell anything funny? Why he fires that all the way back there? Oh, because he doesn't have a friend on the other side. Oh no, we're trapped! Get out of here! I got it. Luckily for me, I know how to get out. And whee! And we're off. To Lake Hylia. Also known as Pond Hylia. Hylia Pond. Yeah, I suppose you could still call this a lake.
You need anything?
Whew, that was a close one. We're lucky there was a puddle down below, huh? See, even she calls it a puddle. So this is Lake Hylia. But there's so little water. Sounds like the Spirit Spring should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Look at that, down there. Now, if that isn't a dungeon, I don't know what is. Hello. The drop in water has been faster than predicted. At this rate, Lake Hylia will dry up. It's a race against time. We've had absolutely no water flowing up from upstream. There's no mistaking it. Something must have happened at the water source in our home, Zora's Domain. Yeah, how are we to return upstream to our home? With the way things are now, we can't even walk back there. I'm too old for this. Fire and Falby's water-top land of fascination. It's our grand reopening with our new lake bottom location. Wee. Nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water? Do the Zoras who live upriver do something? Or is it a curse from that spirit that floats up around there? Whatever, it's not like I can go up and complain. It's way too high. Was that a customer? Yikes, it's a monster! He's pretty good though. Get him! I for some reason don't seem to be able to do the finishing blow with the wolf. I don't know why. I could have swore that you were able to, but maybe that's something you unlock later. Hey, stop it! I'm your new master now. Settle down. Hey, why don't we use this guy to get us all the way to the lake's water source? And we get to go into the mini game of this segment, Zora's River here. Here in the Twilight version of it, you get attacked. Later on, you can do it again. And it's like a mini game in different ways. And a piece of heart. Fly into like fruit-shaped balloons. I'm fairly certain though that if I fail this like even once, I'm dead. I'm pretty sure. Because I think you fall in void, and that normally does a heart of damage, but I'm on hero mode, so it'll do too. So I'm pretty sure that if I mess this up at all, I'll void and die. But I didn't. We're good. We're good. We're through. Oh, hey, we've been going for an hour 15 on this one. So, my throat, it does not want me to keep going, but I'm going to. Oh, hey, there's a howling stone over there. We're already there. That bird turned out to be more useful than I expected. Well then. Where's the village of the Zoras? Let's look for it. It's getting cold. Hurry up. Alright, so when we return, which for people who are currently watching, I'm going to end the stream here for about a minute. I'm going to get some water. My throat's giving me a little bit of a problem, so I need to drink some water. I'll restart in like a minute or so, and we'll keep going. But for those of you watching in the future on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this segment. And when we come back, like I said, for those of you currently watching, it'll be in a minute or so. But when we come back, we will continue the adventure, and we'll probably actually get into the next dungeon. I don't think we'll be able to finish it in the next segment, but you never know. Until then, have a good one. I'll see you all next time. And like I said, if you're currently watching, stick around. I'll be back in about a minute, and we can continue on. And I'll see you all then.